In a small town, Adana eagerly prepared for the biggest day of her life, her wedding. Her groom, Chike, was working abroad and couldn't return for the ceremony, but his family assured her that he had given his full consent. To honor his absence, they placed a large framed photograph of Chike beside her at the altar. The ceremony was grand, and Adana became Mrs. Chike, believing she had married the love of her life. Months passed, and she lived with his family, writing him letters and waiting for his return. When Chike finally came back after a year, she ran to him with open arms. But to her shock, he stepped back, confused. "Who are you?" he asked. "I'm your wife," she replied, her voice trembling. Chike laughed bitterly. "I never agreed to this. I never married you." His words shattered her world. His family, who had arranged the wedding, now looked guilty, avoiding her eyes. It turned out that Chike had never actually consented. His family had made the decision on his behalf, thinking they were securing a good wife for him. Adana was devastated but determined to seek justice. She took the matter to the village elders, who summoned Chike and his family. After much deliberation, it was revealed that Chike had indeed written letters before the wedding, expressing doubts about marrying someone he barely knew. His family, fearing he would refuse, had gone ahead with the ceremony, assuming he would accept it upon his return. The elders ruled that since there was no true consent from Chike, the marriage was invalid. However, Chike's family, out of guilt, agreed to compensate Adana for the deception. Adana, though heartbroken, accepted the decision. She left the town to start anew, vowing never to let her life be dictated by others again. As for Chike, he learned a harsh lesson about the consequences of silence. And his family. They never spoke of the wedding with the photograph again. Years passed after the humiliating incident, and Adana rebuilt her life. She moved to the city, where she started a small business with the compensation money she had received. Through hard work and determination, she became a successful entrepreneur, owning multiple fashion boutiques. Her beauty blossomed with confidence, and she became well known, not just for her wealth but for her resilience. She had long put Chike and his family behind her, focusing on herself. One fateful evening, at a business gala, she was approached by a familiar face. "Chike." "Adana?" he asked, almost not believing his eyes. She turned to see the man who once denied her in front of an entire village. He looked at her with admiration, his once casual demeanor replaced with regret. "Wow, you've changed," he said, trying to mask his nervousness. "You look incredible." Adana gave a small smile, unfazed. "And you still look the same, Chike." He laughed awkwardly. "Listen, about what happened in the past. I was young, confused. I never got the chance to know you, but now. You want to know me because I'm rich and beautiful now," she cut in, her tone sharp yet controlled. Chike hesitated but finally admitted, "I won't lie. I regret how things turned out. Maybe we were meant to be, and I was too blind to see it then." Adana chuckled. "You're right. You were blind. But I wasn't meant to be a second choice, Chike. I deserved better then, and I still do now." Without another word, she walked away, leaving him speechless. That night, as Jack watched her disappear into the crowd, he realized he had lost something precious, not because she had become rich and beautiful, but because she had become a woman who knew her worth. How did you enjoy my story? Put your comment. Subscribe to my channel.